Star Wars! Hey, what's up? Slunt's Joker here. For those of you that have been paying attention over the recent months to the whole situation that has been going on between, with Star Wars being, the licenses being sold to Disney, and then just a couple weeks ago, Disney decided to close down LucasArts Studios, effectively canceling any games that were in development. Star Wars 1313, Star Wars Battlefront 3, which was rumored. There was a couple other games in the pipeline as well that, a lot of fans were, decidedly upset were no longer going to be developed, because there is a pretty big market out there for Star Wars games. I think a lot of people look forward to these games coming out, whether, they've been good and bad over the years. I think for the most part that a lot of the Star Wars fans still do look forward to these games in the hopes that maybe, one day they could finally capitalize and put out, a really, really good Star Wars game.
Star Wars.
Just announced today, though, something actually very encouraging, I think, for Star Wars games. EA has just bought the exclusive rights to produce all Star Wars games in the future that are for, quote, the core audience of gamers. So what does that mean? I guess that essentially means that EA will be developing all Star Wars games that are for consoles and the PC, and maybe handhelds, I guess, if they decide to do those in the future. While Disney will retain the rights to do any type of tablet games or flash games, basically the games that no one plays. So I think that that's actually pretty good news. I know people give EA a lot of shit, especially like this year with the big SimCity fiasco, and that was, a big foul up on their part, obviously, with the whole DRM situation. I think it could have been handled a lot better. They should have at least made things a little bit more well-known and advertised exactly what the whole online DRM situation was before the game was released, letting people know that, you're not going to even be able to play this game at all unless you have an internet connection. The new SimCity was essentially an MMO, but they didn't advertise it as such, and I think that was the big problem. I think if they had told people that to begin with, it would have been a little bit more... people would have been a little bit more understanding. Because like when a World of Warcraft expansion comes out, or if a new MMO comes out, there's never a perfect launch. Very rarely does that ever happen, if ever at all. So I think people are more understanding to that. Like Neverwinter just came out. There's some bugs with it, but it's actually a pretty damn good game. I've been playing that recently. It's fucking awesome. If you're into MMOs at all, or even if you're not into MMOs, I think this game's pretty good. Because I don't traditionally play those kinds of games, but I really like Neverwinter. It's fucking kick-ass. So give that a look for sure.
Want to fucking play the Star Wars.
But coming back to EA and how that could be a positive impact for future Star Wars games, I mean, you just look at, the EA games that have been coming out the past few years. They put out really good games for the most part. Very few just absolute bombs come from EA, I think. I mean, they got the Mass Effect series, fucking absolutely amazing, right up to the very end, of course. Battlefield, fucking, best game ever. Perfect Marriage, I think. Oof. DICE, Star Wars Battlefront. Whoo. Think about it. Think about that. That could be fucking amazing. DICE is, the Frostbite 2 or Frostbite 3, which they'll have by the end of this year, with Battlefield 4. Imagine that with fucking Star Wars. Fucking tessellated phaser beams going across the battlefield with fucking advanced shaders and the clone troopers. Fucking sweet. Oh my god. I'd be all over that like a rash. Oh man. They could just reskin Battlefield 3 and make it Star Wars. I'd be fucking all over that. Are you kidding me? I would give my fucking kidneys for that, both of them, and just live the rest of my life on dialysis. Oh my god. Battlefield Star Wars. Oh, I'm gonna need a minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, take that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Oh, God. DICE. Star Wars. Oh. Just imagine that, though. Battlefield, oh, man, spawning into Plymouth. And what do? You get a fucking AT-AT. A fucking AT-AT. Oh, could you imagine stomping down fucking the battlefield and an AT-AT. Oh, that would be some fucking serious shit, man. I'd be all over that like a rash. I know I use that euphemism a lot, but I can't help it. Oh my god. Tessellated AT-ATs. Yeah. Oh, and when you knife someone, you take out a fucking lightsaber. Fucking gonna need another minute, I think. Jesus Christ. What was the last Star Wars game I played? Force Unleashed 2. Banta Poodoo. Fucking put that game out now. What are you waiting for? I'm so glad that this whole thing happened with Disney closing down LucasArts. You know what? I did that video a couple weeks ago. You know what? Fuck LucasArts. EA, son. EA, make some fucking good Star Wars games. I'm fucking counting on you to fucking redeem yourselves from SimCity, redeem yourselves from the Mass Effect 3 ending, and come out with a good fucking game. A good fucking Star Wars game. I want to play that shit. I want to play it right meow. Right meow. Bring it out. Bring it out. You fucking cunts.